How's it going, everyone? Malik here from the Gauntlet of Gaming, and before we get to the video, I wanted to give a quick warning that what you're about to listen to is a very heated and rage-filled rant that was spurred on by a rumor that was brought upon us during our podcast episode 5. I wanted to separate this from the podcast because I felt like it was a very important topic that needed to be talked about in its own separate video, but also because I felt like it killed the mood of what we were going along with in the podcast itself. So with that being said, I hope you enjoy I wouldn't say discussion that happened during this rant, but I hope that the passion could be felt and that you all understand that how I basically act during this rant was a little justified, but hopefully I didn't go too overboard. And with that being said, remember, these hands are rated E for everyone. Now, we could be here talking about user interfaces the entire time, though. But that's just one thing I wanted to bring up. Is just user interfaces.
I could bring in PC stuff, but we won't.
Yeah,
do that.
we're not even. Yeah. But the thing
back my Nintendo too.
The thing that I wanted to really close out on is kind of just the deal breakers of the next generation. And it looks like Santi really wants to go. So, Santi.
Okay, so one thing that I actually found out from my dad before coming here is that they're thinking of making the base Xbox Series X only have a 250 gig hard drive.
What?
Which is absolute BS.
That's garbage.
That's ridiculous.
Why?
And they want to
It's
have
the same as my iPad at home.
They want to have like tiers.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, no, the base console should be at least 1 terabyte. Especially if they're trying to make it all digital.
Exactly.
With no disk drive.
No, it has a disk drive.
It has a disk drive, though. But that doesn't matter.
So wait, they're
That's
gonna leave an empty space in this box of theirs to include external drives? Or how are they adding on memory?
They just want people to pay for a more expensive, higher tier version.
That's such an Apple thing to do.
That is a very Apple thing to do.
That's ridiculous.
And that right there is a huge deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
If the base console is at least 1 terabyte, don't even talk to me.
And you know what? If that's the case, it's not even worth me buying KI. It's not. Because here's the thing.
They kill themselves with that.
They really would.
They just shot themselves in the foot.
Because the thing for me is, it's like, yes, I have a PlayStation and an Xbox. And yeah, my PlayStation is my fighting game console. And my Xbox is my single player experience console. But that's by choice, not by requirement. Dude, my PlayStation almost has a full terabyte just of fighting games alone. So for an Xbox Series X to limit me by... Oh, heck no.
You waited 2 hours before podcast to tell us all this?
Yeah.
Wow. I would have said it immediately as I walked through the door. I said, hey!
This podcast is over.
No, we're not doing this today.
I wanted to sit on it just so I could get this.
So garbage.
Oh my, I feel gross right now because
I couldn't download Battlefront 2 to play with you guys.
Exactly.
I have to delete a game. I have 500 gigs already.
God, Microsoft is just like, well, we hope you really only like one game.
Yeah,
that's all you're gonna
what
get.
it's gonna be.
Because
downloading time.
Yeah.
Battlefront 2, 100 gigs?
Yeah, and then
what are you
doing?
put
that on Xbox X, and that's half the space.
Think of it like
already.
this: even something like Final Fantasy VII Remake is hundreds. Like, there's so much. Like I think the demo pre-leak, like the demo was rumored to be like 40 gigabytes for a demo. So if more demos are like that in the future on something like Series X, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry,
I'm out.
I can't even get a demo.
Tapped out. No.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be the only reason for me. I only want one game on the freaking Series X. So I'm good. I go with the cheapest level. Well, who cares?
Don't tell them that.
Oh, yeah. You're the person they want to sell to.
I only want one game out of this system.
I will break your Xbox X, man.
Do it. I don't care.
You say that, but they look like the Games Pass, right? You still have to download those games.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's a huge chunk of storage, or even with the Xbox One right now.
So that makes me afraid if they're going to go down a Stadia route then and have you do streaming games.
Oh, God, no.
And I hope not. Because Microsoft right now is the best when it comes to something like that.
What if they teamed up with Stadia?
They wouldn't.
Secretly?
No, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't do that.
They shouldn't.
Okay.
It's terrible.
Terrible idea.
Wow, I think you just said, like, the turn-off.
Oh, my gosh. I
I
want to go home now, Santi.
Yeah,
I don't want to do this
storage is
anymore.
a big deal to me. If the base console isn't at least 1
there's never
terabyte,
enough storage on my phone.
Exactly.
Like, what do you expect? I'm not doing this game. No, I'm done.
PlayStation.
Screw it. Even if it's terrible.
I
They
never
lost me.
I never had anything against Xbox, but geez, that was it.
Yeah. No, if there is
What the hell?
if there is an announcement
I'm staying with PC.
and they actually come out with the tier system of storage,
No.
I don't know what I would do.
Where'd you
I'm
find
taking my
this
360.
I don't know. I think he just finds it on like his news.
He
gaming
is the
news
Microsoft
websites.
guy.
Yeah, no,
But
I trust his
I-
dad's word. That's
But
why
I'm
I
hoping
asked that, man.
this
Too
is
bad
one
he's
of the,
not here.
Yeah.
This is one of the few
Wish
times
he was here.
that I would hope that your dad is wrong.
I hope he's wrong too. I
I
don't know. I don't
really
know
hope
what
he's
my
wrong.
dad's source is, but like, my dad is like who I go to for Microsoft News.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I
Oh
hope
my
he's
gosh.
Jesus.
I hope this isn't
Yeah,
a
you
troll.
feel gross too, don't you?
Yeah,
I need to take a shower now.
I
like
like
my PlayStation.
part of me hopes that this isn't a troll because it's a very terrible joke.
It
But I
really
also really hope that it is a joke because
This isn't a phone.
it's a backtrack. Like you
Yeah,
literally
that's a whole step
gaming
back.
is on such a high pedestal right now that you're literally doing the evilest, nastiest thing you could possibly do. That is the devil at work right
If
there.
we're going to talk about specs, which we shouldn't, graphics are most of memory in these new games coming out.
Yeah.
And you want a
Yeah.
clean looking game that takes you out of reality, Francis?
You're not gonna
Yeah,
do that.
You're
with
not
like
going to get that
250
with
gig
this.
storage.
Well, goodbye,
Jeez.
Series X.
Oh my
That's
god.
why you couldn't get Battlefront 2 without deleting another game, because the game looks clean.
It does, yeah.
I thought that's
Unless
because
you have bad internet. Sorry, Malik.
Eh.
I mean,
Wait,
but
I thought-
it's the same thing for Sony too. If they tried doing that with the PS5,
That's
Oh,
also
heck
true.
no.
Yeah. I'll
Forget
stick with my
about
Do you
PS4.
think- Do you think they're
Yeah,
all
forget that.
Do you think they're all looking at Apple products because of
No.
this now?
I highly
Screw
doubt
that.
that.
Yeah,
No.
no.
Do you think that consoles are like, oh, people keep buying a new iPhone?
No.
Maybe we should do the same
No,
thing.
You want
Screw
to
that.
know why they're not doing that? Because they're just putting their games on phones.
Exactly.
They're not going to do the phone thing with their consoles.
Yeah.
The thing for me, and this is why, because earlier you brought up,
so
you
This
brought
is
up,
a- oh my.
yeah, this is a whole heated
Santi
discussion.
I love this, Santi.
This
Thank
is-
you.
No, I hate this because it makes me pissed off as a gamer.
Yeah.
No,
Because the thing
you
about
shouldn't
this
get
is,
this.
it's you're toying with
There's
us like we're
emotion in
children.
Francis
This
right
is the
now.
most triggered I've been on this podcast.
ever.
Yeah. Because the thing for
Trigger.
me is trust
Be
is
careful with that word, please.
trust is a
Oh,
very
sorry.
important thing. Trust in anyone. I have trust issues. This right here would make me have trust issues in gaming. Games are the one thing in the world that I can trust to give me security and to give me joy.
And our getaway.
And exactly,
Yeah,
it's
our
an
getaway
escape.
from reality.
And when you're monetizing so hard, the one thing I put all of my trust into, not only am I not going to support your next generation, I'm going to give up on your current generation.
yeah.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter if Killer Instinct is coming out on the Xbox Series X. Screw it.
What a turnoff.
Yeah.
What a turnoff, Santi.
Screw it.
Oh my
Huge
gosh.
turnoff.
No.
Thank you for telling
You
us
made
that.
Malik, the guy who loves KI, not want an Xbox
Yeah,
now.
no, because here's the thing: if
This
you're
better
playing,
be a rumor for your
if
life.
you are, because here's the thing: if you're playing me for my wallet, as someone who right now is already struggling financially, majority of gamers are struggling financially. If you're playing with us
Exactly.
financially, then you killed what it means
to
to,
be a
play
gamer.
games,
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
a gamer.
and you just made this a marketing ploy.
Yep.
And that's
This is worse than microtransactions.
I see it being a thing.
No, it
I'm
is
not
a
gonna lie.
microtransaction.
It is a
I mean, but
microtransaction.
still,
but it's a microtransaction on the highest level.
because if the base is a 250 gig storage and you want a terabyte, that's gonna be like an extra $100 easy.
Because here's the problem. It's like with the Xbox, I think it was the Xbox One diskless drive.
Yep.
The Xbox One SAD. And the thing about the Xbox One diskless drive is the fact that
It still only
It-
has a small
it
storage.
had the same amount of storage as the other Xbox One. So why would I go for a diskless drive Xbox that's basically giving me the same storage? Put some extra storage in there. Now you're gonna have me pay for it? No, I can't.
that's
That is
Especially
the
when
ultimate
the
term.
when the starting price is probably going to be $4.99.
It's ridiculous.
Or
so we're gonna end
if
up
they
paying.
okay, here's an idea with that, which will make you even more pissed off, Malik. They'll do that. This is just a rumor or a ploy or whatever. They'll do that, but they'll do what Apple does, which was iCloud.
Either way,
And which is you pay for a service to have the max memory ever, and everything is streamed.
That's what I said when I said they're pulling a Stadia.
They're pulling
No,
a Stadia.
they shouldn't. Because here's the thing. Look at Stadia.
No,
Look
nobody's
how
talking
terrible
about Stadia.
Oh, they are. They're
Why?
hating it.
They're hating on Stadia.
Everyone's
Got it.
hating
That's
Stadia.
the only coverage it gets.
Yeah, they're hating on cloud-based gaming. The thing about cloud-based gaming should only be for the storage of my game,
Yep.
not for the
Yeah.
actual playing of my game. Well, you can play your game wherever you want. I don't care. I don't get the luxury of playing my games wherever I want. I have a Nintendo freaking
Yeah.
Switch.
Yes,
And
let's
I can
bring it into
barely-
the conversation now. Let's do it.
And the thing about it is,
Yeah.
with the Switch, I can barely play it when I'm out at school,
Yeah.
when I'm away from work,
Yeah.
because I drive myself everywhere I go, so I can't play it in car rides.
Mhm.
So to be able to play wherever I want doesn't really do it. The farthest I play my Switch is downstairs in the kitchen. So if they're doing this whole, well, with Xbox Series X and with the Microsoft Cloud, you can play wherever you want.
Which is my room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my bed.
That's
Yeah,
where I
what's
want
the
to
point?
play.
I think the reason I think of a console, I'm thinking it being in one room with my flat screen TV. That's it. I'm not
Yeah.
touching it. I'm not moving it. I'm not changing
It's
locations.
not. It's not a portable.
It's
It's
not
not.
a portable.
And
That's
the
why
problem-
Switch is so good for that reason. It's
And
a portable.
And when you're a full-time working and in-school adult, portable devices, I barely play Tekken on my phone.
Eggs.
And when I do play Tekken, guess where I'm playing it at?
At
On my
home.
bed.
Yeah, when everything's turned off before sleep.
Yeah.
That's how he gets.
Because it's the only time I can play portable. When I'm playing on my Switch, where do I play it? At someone else's house. But where am I at? At a house.
Not out and about. I don't take my Switch out and about with me.
I-
The only time
I
my
take
Switch
my Switch out and
leaves
about.
my house and I play it outside of my house is when I'm on road trips. And I'm not driving.
I take mine to work for a lunch break, just because it's hard for me to play games at home. So
So,
But even on recent road trips, I haven't played my Switch.
shame on you. I'm just joking.
but no, that's...
The last topic was deal breaker, and I think you just tied it.
Yeah,
up.
that
I
is
think
the
there's no
deal
room
breaker.
for
I
any of us to talk about anymore. Did you have anything, Francis?
Hold on, I might.
Because here's the thing
Because
that
we brought up Apple.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And then, actually, mine is a different type of Apple, though. So, you know how, like, with Apple, they're like, oh, new iPhone. Buy it. It's new.
Yeah.
There's upgrade, quote unquote. I don't see this happening in the near future with consoles.
Be warned.
I know, but still, this is the heads up. Like, they say upgrade, but it's like, graphic-wise, like, oh, it has 8K.
doesn't matter
It's
to
not
me.
really gonna buy me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Or can you imagine Microsoft doing what Apple did and slowing down the current generation?
Oh my
To
God.
make people buy the new
I
generation?
swear. If they're all
You know, and that's
Malik
what
doesn't want to talk to us anymore.
I'm getting that burnout, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Because-
I swear to
Because the only like turn off that I had that I could ever have thought about is just they don't let our old games go onto these new consoles. That was
Oh,
literally my turn
backwards
off.
compatibility was
Just-
your deal breaker.
Not having backwards compatibility.
Okay, but still,
That
was
was-
your deal breaker.
That was my deal breaker. If you
Oh,
didn't
boy.
have
Glad
backwards,
you brought that up.
But
Oh,
the-
damn.
because and the thing is, if what you're saying is true, then it not only is it the ultimate deal breaker, but it causes a console war, but not for the reason you'd think.
Ignites the
It-
war
it
again.
brings-
Oh my gosh!
But it makes the war a terrible, because it's not just a war from gamers.
Mm-hmm.
This becomes a global issue
Yeah.
of just money has become it's just become the devil's
It's-
currency. And it's,
like they just care about the goal.
there is no other, because deal breakers for me, I was thinking just pet peeves. You know, what's this one thing that would just make you upset? But this made me more than upset. This made me mad. And the thing is, if it's a joke and it's not true, I'm still pissed off. I'm pissed off that someone would joke about it.
When my dad told me this, I was like walking out the door and he was like, "Oh hey, I just found this out." I'm like, I'm angry now.
Yeah.
I need to calm down so I don't drive angry.
Because my thing is, if it's a joke
don't-
that someone said, you don't joke about stuff like
Oh
that.
my gosh.
You do
Because
not.
that's not cool.
I love
I
being
mean-
a PC gamer so much.
Oh, get out of here! Jeez,
Nobody
man.
cares, John.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to try to not end this on a negative note. So let's think of something
Murdering
positive.
I'm still
You know,
we
what's
got more videos coming out
That's
of Malik and I killing in Battlefront.
Yeah.
We got more videos.
I may join this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Next time we play Battlefront, you'll hear
We may get some
Francis'
Francis.
We
voice.
got me and Malik's Fallen Order playthrough coming out pretty soon.
yes.
We have no merch in the store right now, so don't even look
We
for
don't
it.
even have a store, so.
What is merch?
Do
But yeah, what I can't be optimistic.
you want me to close this
Seriously,
out for us,
that was
Malik?
too garbage.
Malik,
about
do you want me to close this out for us? I will if I
Please,
have to.
please.
It's sad boy hours right now.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Gauntlet of Gaming, and
We're not
remember,
done.
These
hands are rated E for everyone.
I hate everything.
We're gonna fight. It's not done. It's not over.
Did you turn this off?
No, it's not.
Oh.
I hate
It's not over.
everything.